Mr. and Mrs. Nue are from Brunei and intend to purchase an apartment at Green World Resort. I will now advise Nuis on the sales and purchase procedures. Prior to drafting a sales and purchase agreement, the vendor's solicitors, that is, Happy Couple's solicitors, will obtain the Nuis particulars such as a copy of their passports, a copy of the SPA agreement, and the deed of assignment. The VS is also required to conduct three types of searches, namely a master title search if the strata title has yet to be issued, a bankruptcy search into Happy Couple and Nuis, and an identity search to verify the identities of the vendor and the purchaser. Once the three searches unveil no encumbrances, the VS will proceed to draft the SPA between the vendor and purchaser. When the draft is complete, VS will provide the purchaser's solicitor a copy to review it. The PS is allowed to make amendments that he deems fit for the benefit of his clients. The PS may also discuss terms of the SPA with his clients. When the purchasers are happy with the terms of the SPA, the PS will proceed to draft the deed of assignment between the vendor and the purchaser. The draft of the DOA will then be forwarded to the VS to be finalized. Once the VS accepts the amendments to the SPA and the draft of the DOA, the VS will prepare 5 copies of the documents to be forwarded to the PS for the purchaser's execution. Upon receiving the finalized copies of the documents, the PS is obligated to undertake the 3 searches once again to ensure and protect the interests of the purchasers before they execute the documents. This is also to absolve any liability that might arise in the future. If no issue arises from the search, the PS will finalize the DOA. The PS will require the clients to prepare a copy of their passports, income tax file reference if they have one, 10% deposit of the purchase price, and the PS's fees and other disbursements. The purchasers must then execute the documents in the presence of the PS. The 10% deposit must be paid to the PS upon the execution of the documents. Subsequently, the PS becomes obligated to enter a private caveat over the property because the purchasers now have a caveatable interest. To enter a private caveat, the PS must complete and file Form 19B at the Land Office. Upon the purchaser's execution, the PS will forward the SPA, DOA, and 10% deposit to VS. Having received the 10% deposit, Happy Couple will execute the SPA and DOA in the presence of the VS. VS will forward the executed documents to PS, who will then have the said documents to be stamped at the stamp office. The PS will retain a copy of the stamped documents and forward a copy to the VS. The PS will return the original stamped documents to the purchasers for their safekeeping. Lastly, because the strata title has yet to be issued, according to the Housing Development Act, the VS must write to Greenworld developers to inform them of the assignment. This is done to ensure that the developers may keep a proper record of purchases in their development until the strata title has been issued. In conclusion to question 2, the newest purchase will sail smoothly if the proper SAP procedures are followed timely.